Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that's on my mind a lot, and I bet it's on yours too. It's that little voice. You know, the one that whispers doubts in your ear right when you're about to take a leap. The one that says, "Are you sure you're good enough? What if you fail? Maybe you should just play it safe." We all have that voice. It's part of the human package, but the question isn't whether you have it, it's whether you let it drive. Think about a time you were a kid. Remember learning to ride a bike? You probably fell. A lot. You got scrapes on your knees, maybe a tear or two. But what did you do? You got back on. You didn't overanalyze the physics of balance or write a pros and cons list about whether it was worth it. You just knew you wanted to feel that freedom, that wind in your hair as you pedaled down the street. You had an unshakable belief that you could do it, even if the evidence on your scraped elbows suggested otherwise. So, what happens between then and now? Life happens. We experience setbacks, we face criticism, and we start to build a library of evidence for why we should be cautious. We collect these moments of failure like heavy stones in our pockets, and they weigh us down. We start confusing "I failed at this thing" with "I am a failure." And that is the biggest lie we tell ourselves. Failure isn't a tattoo, it's a bruise. It hurts for a bit, it teaches you where the obstacles are, and then it fades. It's not who you are. The incredible thing about your mind is that it's like a garden. If you constantly plant seeds of doubt, fear, and self-criticism, what do you think is going to grow? Weeds. Weeds that will choke out any potential, any beautiful flower that's trying to bloom. But what if you started consciously planting different seeds? Seeds of "I am capable. I can learn this. My past does not define my future." It sounds simple, almost too simple, but the practice of cultivating a positive inner dialogue is the most powerful tool you have. Let's get practical. How do we actually do this? It starts with awareness. For the next week, I want you to be a detective of your own thoughts. When you catch that negative voice popping up, don't fight it. Don't scold yourself for having the thought, just notice Italiano. Acknowledge it like a cloud passing in the sky. Say, there's that "I'm not good enough" story again. By detaching from the thought and observing it, you take away its power. You realize it's not a command. It's just a suggestion, and you can choose to decline it. The next step is to replace it. You can't just leave an empty space. You have to plant something new. So when that "what if I fail" thought comes up, counter it. Ask a better question. What if I succeed? What if this is the best decision I ever make? What will I learn? Even if it doesn't go perfectly, you are literally rewiring your brain. You're creating new neural pathways. It feels unnatural at first, like walking on a path that's not yet worn. But the more you do it, the more that positive path becomes your default route. Think of someone you admire, a musician, an entrepreneur, an athlete, a community leader. Do you think they never felt fear? Do you think they never had doubts? Of course, they did. The difference is, they didn't let that doubt make the final decision. They felt the fear and did it anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting in spite of it. They believed in their vision, their purpose, or simply their potential to figure it out along the way. More than they believed in their doubts. That potential is inside you, right now. It's not something you need to go out and find. It's not a prize you win. It's your birthright. It's the same spark that got you back on the bike as a kid. It might be buried under years of shoulds and can'ts, but it's there. Your job is to start digging. Start clearing away the weeds. How? By taking one small, tiny, almost laughably easy step in the direction of something you want. Don't tell me you want to write a novel. Tell me you're going to write one sentence. Don't say you want to start a business. Say you're going to spend 15 minutes researching a name. Don't say you want to get fit. Say you're going to walk around the block. That's it. See, belief isn't just a feeling. It's a muscle. And you build it through action. Every time you keep a small promise to yourself, you're doing a rep. You're telling your subconscious mind, "Hey, I'm someone who follows through. I can trust me." That trust is the foundation of everything. When you trust yourself, the opinions of others become less important. The fear of failure becomes less paralyzing because you trust that you can handle whatever happens. You can learn from it, adapt, and keep moving forward. You become your own anchor in the storm of life. The world is noisy. It will constantly try to tell you who you are and what you're capable of. Don't let it. You are the author of your own story. You hold the pen. The world doesn't need a version of you that's been edited down to fit in. It needs the full, unedited, authentic you. The you with the quirky ideas, the unique talents, the crazy dreams. The you that fell off the bike and got back on. That person is still in there. It's time to let him out to play again. It's time to believe, not because someone told you to, but because you've decided to prove it to yourself, one small action at a time. Your potential is calling. It's time to answer. So, start today. What is the one small promise you can make and keep for yourself? It doesn't have to be big, just make it real. The journey of 1,000 miles truly does begin with a single step, and that step is the most important one you will ever take. Believe in that first step, and believe in your ability to take the next one after that. You've got this. I believe in you, and it's time you did too. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this, and share it with someone who might need to hear this today. Let's build a community that lifts each other up. Until next time, take care.